Hi, everyone. Thank you guys so very much for being here. I truly appreciate you guys coming in for another session with me. I really do appreciate it. Let's go ahead and get into today's topic. So, today we're talking about putting a leash on our mouth and why it's so important that we do so. What I want to actually start out with is this scripture. It's James chapter 1 verse 19. It says, "Understand this, my brothers and sisters. You must be quick to listen, slow to speak, and slow to get angry." And I want to let you guys know that, listen, loose lips sink ships, okay? That's something that we cannot afford to do. We need to make sure that we put a lid on our mouth and we take the opportunity to listen to what the other person is saying. Or if we are right in the situation, if we're trying to get our point across, if we want our voice to be heard in a matter, we need to learn that sometimes we just need to zip it, because it is more important for us to take the high road and not worry about the situation, and understand that, okay, you may be right in the situation, but you can afford to speak on a matter. And I'm going to tell you why. Because there are times where you have to be silent in situations. You have to be silent in environments where other people um, are speaking, or you are having a confrontation with someone, or it just may be like a heated conversation. Um, and you just want your voice to be heard. Well, you have to understand that it's not always about you being heard. It's not always about you being right. And I'm going to tell you why. Because pride, that is a part of pride, and pride gets in the way. Pride wants to be right. Pride wants it to be all about me. It's about being selfish. It's about being on top. It's about being the one that is in command, the one that is standing on top, the one that is the conqueror. And let me tell you, that is further from anything of God, one. And most importantly, but you are also missing out on multiple opportunities to be able to show others who you truly are, because guess what? That's not really who you are. But because you are projecting that and forward for others to see, notice or notice and understand that you're not the only one in the room. You're not the only one in the situation. There are other people, whether you know it or not, who are looking at you and looking at how you carry yourself, what you're doing in this situation, what you're doing in that situation. And also, if it ain't nobody but you and the other person that you're speaking to, guess what? They may not care because they're trying to do the same thing. But God cares and He sees all. And so it is important to make sure that you always take the high road. Don't ever lower yourself. Don't ever lower the bar, lower your standards, because you will miss out on opportunities that God is setting you up for. The doors that He has in front of you to walk through, you are missing those opportunities because you feel as though you need to be right in this situation. You need to go ahead and let them know how you really feel. You don't need to do all of that. You need to simmer down. You need to bring it back and just allow the person to get all out what they want to say, how they want to say it, and just take the high road. There are some tools that you can implement into your life that are really helpful. So one tool that I actually use, I got this little mountain goat that's screaming all the time. You can get on Amazon. There are times where I want to scream, or I want to get my point across, but I'm like, okay, let me just press this little goat so that this goat can scream for me. And in a way where I feel like I can't. Understand that it starts in the heart first, and then it travels up to your mind. And then from your thoughts it comes out of your mouth. Whatever you're thinking comes out of your mouth. And so you need to understand that everything that comes from your heart comes to your mind does not need to come out of your mouth, because you're going to miss out on some amazing opportunities that God has in store for you. So I want to go ahead and actually let you guys know about these three things, the three P's. If you want to, you can go ahead and write them down, or you can go ahead and pause this video whenever you want to. But I have these three P's that I want you guys to understand: practice, pride, and pray. First, practice makes better. There's no such thing as perfect. We always hear practice makes perfect. No, practice makes better. You won't achieve perfection, but you can achieve not doing the same thing over and over again. Pride. In order for you to grow, you need to leave those things which once were a part of you behind you. You can't and won't make it far if you continue on the same path. It will lead to destruction. You become the better person when you lay down your pride and you pick up your cross and you allow God to take care of the situation. You got to be like, listen, God, handle my lightweight. That's what I say. That helps me to get over that hump of feeling as though I want to say whatever is on my mind. Show yourself that you're a better person by letting them know that God can handle your lightweight. Understand that you can be an improved person by doing the opposite of what you're used to doing. This is for the betterment of you and your future. Last thing, pray. You always want to pray. You should know by now that you can't do anything by yourself, that you always need God by your side. So Philippians chapter 4, verse 13, I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. There are other tools that you can use, such as working out or writing in your journal your feelings, your thoughts. So I hope that this was helpful for you. Um, Thank you guys so very much for tuning in to another video with me, and I will talk to you guys in the next one. Until then, bye.